नमस्कार, रेडियो पाठशालामा तपाईलाई स्वागत छ। रेडियो पाठशाला मकवानपुरको नमुना विद्यालय आधुनिक राष्ट्रिय माध्यमिक विद्यालय संघको सहकार्यमा रेडियो सन्देश 106.9 मेगाहर्जले तयार पारेको हो। तपाई रेडियो पाठशाला, रेडियो सन्देश 106.9 मेगाहर्ज, अनलाइनमा रेडियोसन्देश.com, मोबाइल एप्लिकेशनमा रेडियो सन्देश फेसबुक पेज र युट्युब च्यानलमा रेडियो सन्देश अनलाइन टिभीमा एकैसाथ सुनिरहनु भएको छ। आज रेडियो पाठशालामा सामाजिक विषय पढाउनको लागि आउनु भएको छ सुरज बुढाथोकी। विद्यार्थी साथीहरू कपी कलम लिएर तयार रहनुहोला है।
Hello students, good morning. Namaste to you all. Before starting today's class, let me ask you a few questions from yesterday's class. What did we study yesterday? Yes, we studied types of societies. We studied 5 types of societies. Can you give me 2 features of hunting and gathering societies? Very good. Can you tell me about slash and burn method of farming? Okay, very good. It is used in pastoral society. Now today's lesson, that is socialization. Okay, when you hear the word socialization, what are the words that come to your mind immediately? Okay, good. Yes, the first word that comes to your mind is process. Another word, social behavior, skills, learning, social animal, social behaviors. All these words come to your mind when you hear socialization. So from these words, let's start today's class. The first word is process. Socialization is related with a process. It's a process of learning our society. In socialization, a child is like a rain. Do you know why? Because rain is colorless. Where it falls, it takes its color and it takes the shape of the place where it falls. So in the same way, child is like a rain, pure, shapeless, formless, colorless. Through socialization, the child learns the way of its society. एउटा बालक र वर्षातलाई चाहिँ हामीले कम्पेयर पनि गर्न सक्छौं हैन। जसरी एउटा चाहिँ वर्षातको कुनै एउटा रङ हुँदैन, त्यसै गरेर एउटा बच्चाको पनि कुनै एउटा रङ हुँदैन। After a long process, the child learns so many things about its society and becomes a member. When a child is born in a society, it doesn't have anything, without any skills, without any norms and values, without any skills for social behaviors. A child is pure and a shapeless, colorless, formless, right? Very simple, straightforward. It is the society which makes a child appropriate for the society. Socialization is a process which transforms a child into a social being. So this also makes us clear socialization is a process. Socialization is a lifelong process. Why? Because socialization starts from our birth and it ends with our death. Socialization is a lifelong process. Why? Because we have to learn our society throughout our life. It is a never-ending process. It ends only when we die. After we are born, we start learning our society and it ends when we die. So it is a lifelong process. सामाजिकरण भनेको चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ जीवन पर्यन्त चलिरहने एउटा प्रक्रिया हो। You cannot say socialization is a process which happens only in a certain stage of life. It happens every time. It happens from your birth to your death. So it is a lifelong process. You learn something faster in your childhood and in your adulthood. You learn something from others but not as fast as you learn in your childhood. That pace of learning, हैन, त्यो सिक्ने गति जुन छ त्यसमा चाहिँ फरक पर्न सक्छ, but learning is happening all the time from your childhood to your last breath. So socialization is a lifelong process. Let me tell you one definition. This definition is by the sociologist George A. Lundberg. He defines socialization in this way. Socialization is a complex process of interaction through which the individual learns the habits, skills, beliefs, and standards of judgment that are necessary for his effective participation in social group and communities. In this definition by George A. Lundberg, you can see there are so many keywords. Socialization is a complex process. यो एउटा सामान्य प्रोसेस होइन, यसमा चाहिँ थुप्रै प्रक्रियाहरू छन् जुन चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ सानै उमेरबाट सिक्दै सिक्दै जान्छौँ. कम्प्लेक्स प्रोसेस हो, सिम्पल प्रोसेस होइन यो. इट्स अ कम्प्लेक्स प्रोसेस अफ इन्टरेक्सन बिकज सोसियलाइजेसन ह्यापन्स with the interaction. When we interact with others, our socialization starts. So there is interaction. It's a complex process, and in this process we learn all the necessary things that we need in our future life. So we need social habits, social skills, social beliefs, social standards, judgments. As we talked in our previous lesson that there is uncodified code of conduct, right? Our code of conduct, our social norms and values, it is not written anywhere, right? But we have to learn it. So this code of conduct, we learn it from our childhood. Socialization is this process which teaches us, which helps us to learn this uncodified code of conduct of our society, and we learn these things from our what? Participation. There is another word, participation. So from George A. Lundberg's definition, we come to know that it's a complex process of interaction through which an individual learns the habits, skills, beliefs and standards of judgment of our society through active participation. Through our active participation in social interaction, we learn these social beliefs, social skills which we need in our future life. What are the things that we learn from our society? We learn social skills, we learn social behaviors. First of all, we learn our language. After that, we learn the proper norms and values. We learn how to behave in the society, how to talk to people. विभिन्न कुराहरू जुन छ समाजमा हामीलाई आवश्यक पर्ने व्यवहारहरू, त्यो कुराहरू हामीले सिक्दै जान्छौँ. So all these social skills, behaviors we learn. So it is a process of learning social skills and behaviors पनि भन्न सक्छौँ. So from these things now we can make a simple definition for ourselves. What is a socialization? In our definition, we must include that it is a lifelong process, interactions, social skills. For example, you can say socialization is a process of learning your society. That's also good. समाजमा आवश्यक सिपहरू जुन सिक्छौँ, त्यो समाजमा हामीलाई आवश्यक पर्ने सिपहरू, व्यवहारहरू, तौर तरिकाहरू जुन सिक्छौँ, त्यो एउटा सिक्ने प्रक्रियालाई नै सामाजिकरण भनेर पनि भन्न सकिन्छ. Socialization is a continuous process whereby an individual acquires a personal identity. Also, you can say this. Socialization is a process of developing your identity, developing your personality. You develop yourself. Through socialization, you become an active member of your society. Through socialization, you become a part of your society. So in this way, you can make your own definitions of socialization. Also, you can say socialization is a process of being a social being from a biological being. This definition shows that when we are born, we are just a biological being. There is flesh, skin, bone, blood, all these things are there. So we are just a biological being. And this biological being transforms into a social being. How? Through socialization process. Okay? Is it clear? So this definition also we can use. Socialization is a process of transforming a biological being into a social being. This is the process which makes a complete human being. We become a complete human being through socialization process. Is it clear now? Okay. Now this shows that we are in a continuous process of learning our society. We learn our society from our childhood. In the beginning stage of your life, you look at your parents, you look at your elders, you try to copy them, you imitate their action, you imitate their word, you imitate different activities they are doing. So you start your life by imitating your elders and your parents. And so we say that home is our first school and parents are our first teachers. After our home, we go to our community, and in our community, from our peer groups, from our friends, from our neighbors, we learn so many things. So neighborhood is our second school. And from there also we learn so many things. Don't get confused. Don't think that we only learn things in our school. We learn things from everywhere. We are learning things from our childhood, from our parents, from our elders, from our friends, from our neighbors, from our relatives. Wherever we go, we'll keep on learning new things. And when you have got job, when you have got career, when you are working. Also in those days you learn things from your office. Also when you are old, at that time also you are learning things. So learning your society is a process which never ends. Now let's go to the next one. Components of socialization. Do you know components? Yes, elements or factors. Okay, all the elements or factors which helps in our socialization are called components of socialization. Suppose you are visiting a foreign land, and how do you feel there? Obviously you feel very difficult. Why? Because you don't know its way, you don't know about the society, right? You don't know about the language, and because you don't have language, you can't take part in the social interaction, you can't participate in interaction with other people, and it creates a kind of difficulty for you there to adjust, to make adjustment in such society where you don't have language, where you can't participate in social interaction. In such societies, it's difficult for you to adjust. But in this topic, we are going to talk about those elements which are helping us to adjust in the society. So now we have got 3 components of socialization. The first one is language, the second one is social interaction, and the third one is love, care, and support. These are the 3 elements. Let me repeat it once again. The first element, the first component of socialization is language, the second one is social interaction, and the third one is love, care, and support. Let's think, if we don't have these elements, then what happens? In the absence of this element, is our socialization possible? Obviously no, right? We can't socialize if we don't have these things. कहिले काहीँ सुनिन्छ नि एउटा हैन, जस्तै सामाजिकरण नभएको मान्छे, सोशलाइजेसन नभएको मान्छे भनेर सुनिन्छ नि हैन. यसले के बुझ्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ सामाजिकरण नभएको मान्छे भने चाहिँ के हो त? Those individual which lack language, which can't take participate in interaction, right? Those human beings are called unsocialized individuals. Now, to talk about the components, you must remember that these elements helps you, these elements facilitates you for your socialization process. यो एउटा चाहिँ के हो भन्दा एलिमेन्टहरु हो, यो एउटा तत्वहरु जसले चाहिँ हाम्रो चाहिँ समाजीकरणको लागि चाहिँ हामीलाई चाहिँ सहयोग गरिरहेको हुन्छ. Now let's talk about language. Language is the first element. Now you can't imagine socialization without the knowledge of the language of that society. त्यो समाजको चाहिँ भाषा बिना नै हामीले त्यो समाजको चाहिँ तौर तरिकाहरु सिक्छौं भनेर हामीले कल्पना गर्न सकिदैनौं. The language is the first element of socialization. When you have to learn a society, when you have to learn its different aspects, when you have to learn its code of conduct, social norms and values, tradition, the whole society, in that situation you need the language of that society. Otherwise, it's quite impossible. You can't learn the society. मानौ म अब अहिले चाहिँ के बम्बई गएँ ल, बम्बई गएँ भने मैले चाहिँ त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ अब जस्तो मराठी ल्याङ्ग्वेज थाहा भएन भनेदेखि त मैले त्यो बम्बईको रीतिरिवाज, परम्परा, त्यसको तौर तरिकाहरू मैले बुझ्नै सक्दिनँ हैन. त्यो अब त्यो बम्बईया समाजको जुन छ एउटा चाहिँ त्यो त्यसको बारेमा चाहिँ त्यो मुम्बई भनिन्छ अहिले त, त्यो मुम्बई समाजको चाहिँ बारेमा मैले बुझ्नको लागि त मलाई त मराठी ल्याङ्ग्वेज सुरुमा त चाहियो नि त हैन. त्यस्तै गरेर कुनै अब विदेशीहरू हाम्रो नेपालमा आउँछ भनेदेखि उनीहरूले हाम्रो तौर तरिका, हाम्रो सामाजिक रीतिरिवाज, परम्पराहरू बुझ्नु छ भनेदेखि त सबभन्दा सुरुमा त उनीहरूलाई त चाहियो के त भन्दाखेरि त ल्याङ्ग्वेज चाहियो. They need language. When they have got full competence in language, only then they can understand our society properly. एउटा एक्जाम्पल लिउँ, जस्तै ठिक छ. ठिक छले चाहिँ के बुझाउँछ त भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब त्यसलाई कसरी भनिन्छ के? अब ठिक छ भनेर भन्दाखेरि त्यसको अब चाहिँ मिनिङ दुईटा हुन सक्छ. When we ask help with somebody and if they don't help us, we say okay, it's good, ठिक छ भनेर हामी भन्छौं नेपालीमा हैन. ठिक छ, इट्स गुड भनेर हामीले त्यसरी हामीले एउटा चाहिँ उलाई भन्यौ भने, रिएक्सन दियो भने यसको मिनिङ के हुन्छ त? द्याट्स गुड भनेको चाहिँ द्याट्स गुड, ओके इट्स ओके भनेको त होइन नि. ठिक छ भनेको चाहिँ त पख तँलाई, तैले मलाई सहयोग गरिनस् पख तँलाई भन्नु पर्यो भने ठिक छ भनेर भनिन्छ. त्यो एउटै. अब अर्को फेरि त्यसको मिनिङ के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ ठिक छ भनेर भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ कसैले के राम्रो काम गर्यो भने ठिक छ भनेर भने ठिक छ भने के हो त? सही छ, यु आर राइट, यस यु आर डुइङ गुड, यु आर राइट भनेर चाहिँ त्यसरी ठिक छ भनेको मिनिङ पनि आउँछ. फेरि एउटै ठिक छ भन्ने सेन्टेन्सले दुईटा मिनिङ दिन सक्छ नि यहाँनिर हैन. एउटा पोजिटिभली एउटा नेगेटिभली. ठिक छ भनेर चाहिँ अब यताबाट चाहिँ तँलाई पख, तैले मलाई सहयोग गरिनस् भनेर ठिक छ भनेर पनि सकिन्छ. अर्को चाहिँ ठिक छ, सही छ भनेर पनि सकिन्छ. सो विदाउट without the proper knowledge of the language, you can't understand these things. त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ कसरी त्यसलाई भनिएको छ, how we pronounce it, where we are putting our stress, either we are telling it as a statement or as a question. We must be able to understand these different aspects of language. Otherwise, we can't socialize ourselves. So this is the first element. Language is something which transforms culture to a new generation. ल्याङ्ग्वेजले के गर्छ भन्दाखेरि एउटा नयाँ पुस्तालाई चाहिँ समाजको रीतिरिवाजहरू सिकाउँछ र अगाडि बढाउँछ. एन्ड नाउ लेट्स टक अबाउट सेकेन्ड वान, सोशल इन्टरेक्सन. सामाजिक अन्तर्क्रिया. विदाउट सोशल इन्टरेक्सन we cannot learn our society. If you want to understand your society, if you want to become a part of a society, you have to be in the society, you have to participate in different social interactions. Only then you can be a part. Otherwise, you will never learn its unique way, because all the different norms and values of the societies are not written. So, you have to be in the society. अब यसको लागि एउटा इक्जाम्पल म दिन्छु भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई. If you lock a child inside a room and don't let that child meet any human beings in his entire life, then that child will never be a social animal. We call ourselves social animal. Why? Because we can be a part in the society. We can interact with other social beings. So we are social animals. But the child which is locked inside can't develop social skills and can't become a social beings. Obviously, he won't have any knowledge of social traditions, beliefs, norms and values of the society. From this example also you can be clear that social interaction is very, very important. When you go to your neighbors and when you go to your schools, when you go to your temple, when you visit different places, when you go to your relatives, in all these places you keep on learning its way. So from your interaction with different members of the society, you learn your society. So social interaction is another component of socialization. Now let's move on to the third one, that is love, care and support. For a good सोशलाइजेसन, राम्रो समाजीकरणको लागि चाहिँ हामीलाई चाहिने तेस्रो कुरा भनेको चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ माया, प्रेम, सद्भाव, सहयोग, हैन, लभ, केयर एन्ड सपोर्ट. दिस थिङ्स मस्ट बी देयर. दिस क्यान इन्क्रिज आवर सोशलाइजेसन प्रोसेस. इन द एब्सेन्स अफ लभ, केयर एन्ड सपोर्ट, लभ भएन, सपोर्ट छैन भनेदेखि चाहिँ हाम्रो समाजीकरण त होला तर चाहिँ सोचे जति गतिमा जुन हुनुपर्ने गति थियो त्यसमा चाहिँ नहोला. फर अ गुड सोशलाइजेसन वी निड लभ, केयर एन्ड सपोर्ट. देयर मस्ट बी समबडी बिहाइन्ड अस हु लभ अस, who care us, who support us. There must be somebody who tell us all the time that this is good, this is bad, you have to do this, you shouldn't do this. These are the do's and these are the don'ts. यो चाहिँ हामीले गर्नुपर्ने कुराहरू हो, यो चाहिँ हामीले गर्न नहुने कुराहरू हो. You are not allowed to do this भनेर कसैले हामीलाई चाहिँ सिकाउनु त परिरह्यो. All the time we need somebody behind us, with us, who is teaching us about the society, who is teaching us, who is telling us about the way of the society. So the way of the society, the समाजको तौर तरिका सिकाउने त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ हामीलाई चाहिँ कोही चाहिन्छ जसले हामीलाई चाहिँ माया गरेर सपोर्ट गरेर चाहिँ हामीलाई केही कुरा सिकाइरहेको हुन्छ. So that is the third element of socialization. These are the elements which increases the process of socialization, which helps us in our personality formation, which helps us in developing our identity. हाम्रो आफ्नो पर्सनल आइडेन्टिटी डेभलप गर्नको लागि, हाम्रो एउटा पर्सनालिटी विकास गर्नको लागि, to become who we are, there is help of so many people. So I talked about three elements: language, social interaction and love. These three elements are the components of socialization. पहिला हामी सुरुमा के गर्यौं त भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ we talked about socialization, definition, introduction हरुको हामी कुरा गर्यौं. त्यसपछि कुरा गर्यौं हामीले चाहिँ components, elements हरुको बारेमा कुरा गर्यौं र अब हामीले कुरा गरिरहेका छौं agents of socialization. Now let's move on to the next one. There is a structure in our society. There is a mechanism which is helping us to learn about our society. It helps us to know our society properly. In their absence, we cannot know our society appropriately. हामीलाई राम्रोसँग हाम्रो समाजलाई बुझ्नको लागि चाहिँ त्यहाँनिर हामीलाई सहयोग गर्ने केही एजेन्टहरू छन्। त्यो एजेन्टहरूलाई हामीले के भन्छ भन्दा त्यसलाई हामीले स्ट्रक्चर पनि भन्न सक्छौँ अथवा तिनीहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ एउटा मेकानिजम पनि भन्न सक्छौँ। त्यहाँ संरचना, स्ट्रक्चर भनेको संरचना, मेकानिजम भनेको कार्यप्रणाली। All the time these elements, these mechanisms, these structures are teaching us to be a part of the society, because we know socialization is a process of becoming a part of our society. So there are certain mechanisms in our society which is teaching us about our society. These structures and mechanisms are called agents of socialization. These mechanisms help us from our childhood and makes us a social being. In their absence, we can never learn our society, right? अब यो agents लाई यहाँनिर दुई भागमा बाँडिएको छ। There are two types of agents. The first type is primary agent and the second one is secondary agents. अब primary agents र secondary agents मा चाहिँ मुख्य रूपमा त्यहाँ भिन्नता भनेको चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ formal र informal, औपचारिक र अनौपचारिक। Primary agents, they teach us about the way of the society. They teach us social skills informally. अनौपचारिक रूपमा नै उनीहरूले चाहिँ हामीलाई चाहिँ समाजीकरण तर्फ लैरहेको हुन्छ, समाजको मूल्य मान्यता रीतिरिवाजहरू सिकाइरहेको हुन्छ तिनीहरूले चाहिँ इन्फर्मली है। इन्फर्मली यसमा के पर्छन् त भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ फ्यामिली, रिलेसन्स, पियर ग्रुप्स, नेबर्स, यी सबै कुराहरूबाट चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ समाजको बारेमा सिकिरहेका हुन्छौँ। तर कसरी भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ विदाउट टेक्स्ट बुक, फ्रीली। अब जस्तै फ्यामिलीले हामीलाई हाम्रो समाजको बारेमा सिकायो कसरी भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ वी लुक एट आवर फादर, वी लुक एट आवर मदर, वी लुक एट आवर एल्डर्स एट आवर होम एन्ड वी लर्न अबाउट आवर सोसाइटी फ्रम देम इन द बिगिनिङ। द्याट्स द फर्स्ट स्टेज होइन। मैले अघि पनि भने वी इमिटेट, हामीले इमिटेसन गर्छौँ कि, इमिटेसन भनेको के हो त कपी गर्छौँ। वी इमिटेट आवर parents, elders, and we start our socialization process. In the same way, after family, we meet our friends in our neighbors, and in that neighborhood also we learn different new things, different skills from them. कतिपय कुराहरू बुवा आमासँग सिक्न बाँकी रहेका कुराहरू चाहिँ हामीले फेरि आफ्नो परिवारबाट बाहिर निस्केर समाजमा गएर समाजमा भएका चाहिँ साथीभाइहरूबाट, छरछिमेकहरूबाट पनि नयाँ कुराहरू सिकिन्छ। These agents which teach us about the social skills, behaviors in an informal way are called primary agents of socialization. And in the secondary agents of socialization, we have got what? School, right? Financial institution, different legal institution, socio-cultural institution, and all these institutions teach us about our society in a formal way. जसरी अघि हामीले प्राइमेरी एजेन्टमा चाहिँ के भन्यौँ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ इन्फर्मल वेमा, अनौपचारिक रूपमा, बिना किताब कपी, बिना स्कुल गएर, बिना कुनै अब ठुलो नियम कानुनहरू त्यस्तो केही पनि हुँदैन घर गाउँमा होइन। तर अब स्कुलमा जाँदाखेरि त्यहाँनिर अब हामीले रुल्स एन्ड रेगुलेसन फलो गर्नुपर्छ, किताब कपीहरू हुन्छ, एउटा टाइम तोकिएको हुन्छ। फर्मल वे के औपचारिक तरिकाले चाहिँ यो कुराहरू सिकिरहेका हुन्छौँ। औपचारिक हिसाबमा चाहिँ हामीले यदि समाजको बारेमा सिक्यौँ भनेदेखि चाहिँ त्यो औपचारिक तरिकाले सिकाउने एजेन्टहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले के भन्छौँ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ सेकेन्डरी एजेन्ट्स of socialization. When you go to a school, you learn different new rules and regulations, how to behave with your teachers, how to talk to your friends, how to behave in the school. You learn about discipline, you learn about manners. This is good, this is bad. The teacher tell you through textbooks, right? Also, when you have your job, when you are grown up, जब हामी ठुलो हुन्छौँ, you go to your work. In your workplace also you learn so many new things, right? And all these things you learn in a formal way. When you are walking on the road also you learn things. When you go to legal institutions, legal भनेको अब त्यहाँनिर प्रहरी कार्यालय हुन सक्छ अथवा चाहिँ कोर्टहरू, अदालतहरू हुन सक्छन्, त्यहाँ पनि हामीले नयाँ तौर तरिकाहरू सिकिरहेका हुन्छौँ। How to address people, how to talk to them, how to deal with matters. We are learning these things from these social institution, from legal institution, from educational institutions, socio-cultural institutions are there in a society. We learn from them also. So these are called secondary agents of socialization. त भाइ बहिनीहरू अब आज हामीले चाहिँ सोशलाइजेसनको बारेमा यहाँ कुरा गरिरहेका छौँ हैन। सोशलाइजेसनको परिचय हामीले सुरुमा कुरा गर्यौं, त्यसपछि हामीले सोशलाइजेसनका कम्पोनेन्टहरू कुरा गर्यौं, त्यसपछि हामीले एजेन्ट्सको बारेमा कुरा गर्यौं। नाउ द लास्ट वान, इम्पोर्टेन्स अफ सोशलाइजेसन। how socialization is important for an individual. Now I hope you can write yourselves. अब भाइ बहिनीहरूले आफूले पनि लेख्न सक्छौ होला जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ। यति पढिसकेपछि यति बुझिसकेपछि सामाजिकरणका चाहिँ फाइदाहरू के हुन सक्छन् त भनेर चाहिँ भाइ बहिनीहरूले अब एक दुईवटा पोइन्ट भने पनि अब लेख्न सक्छौ होला। जस्तै मैले भनिरहेको थिएँ पर्सनालिटी फर्मेसन हैन, यु डेभलप योर आइडेन्टिटी थ्रु सोशलाइजेसन, योर पर्सनल आइडेन्टिटी इज डेभलप्ड। हामीले हाम्रो आफ्नो पहिचान विकास गर्छौं। वी बिकम अ सोशल बीइङ फ्रम अ बायोलोजिकल बीइङ हैन। हामी एउटा चाहिँ हाड छाला मासु एउटा भएको चाहिँ एउटा प्राणीबाट चाहिँ एउटा चाहिँ सामाजिक मूल्य मान्यता रीतिरिवाजहरू जानेको सामाजिक सिपहरू बोकेको र समाजमा चाहिँ एउटा एक्टिभली पार्टिसिपेट हुन सक्ने खालको चाहिँ एउटा मेम्बर्सको रूपमा हामीले आफूलाई विकास गर्छौं। सो वी बिकम अ सोशल बीइङ फ्रम अ बायोलोजिकल बीइङ थ्रु सोशलाइजेसन। Through socialization, we learn our society and it becomes easier for us to make adjustment. So all these things are there. We can become a good member in the society after we have got socialization. अब भाइ बहिनीहरूले आफैले घरमा चाहिँ के गर्नु चाहिँ this is your assignment. आज मैले भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई एउटा असाइनमेन्ट दिइरहेको छु हैन, होमवर्क दिइरहेको छु। Try to write down at least 4 importance. You can write also more, but at least 4 बेनिफिट्स अफ सोशलाइजेसन। सामाजिकरणले हामीलाई चाहिँ पुर्याउने फाइदाहरू कम्तीमा पनि 4 वटा चाहिँ भाइ बहिनीहरूले लेखा है त। दिस इज योर होमवर्क टुमोरो। स्टे सेफ डियर स्टुडेन्ट्स। नाउ इट्स टाइम टु ऱ्याप अप द क्लास विथ अ सर्ट मेसेज। बी सेफ एन्ड कीप योर फ्यामिली सेफ। सी यू, बाय बाय।
हस्त विद्यार्थी श्रोता, आजलाई रेडियो पाठशाला यति नै। रेडियो सुनेर साथ दिनु भएकोमा तपाईं सम्पूर्णलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। भोलि फेरि रेडियो पाठशालाको साथमा उपस्थित हुनेछौं। रेडियो पाठशाला तयार गर्न सहयोग गर्नुहुने विद्यालयका शिक्षक सुरज बुढाथोकीलाई धन्यवाद र रेडियो सन्देश 106.9 मेगाहर्जका प्रविधिबाट सहयोग गर्नुहुने प्राविधिक साथी सुरेश गुरुङलाई धन्यवाद दिँदै आजको कार्यक्रमबाट सम्पूर्ण पाठशाला टिम बिदा हुन्छौं। नमस्कार।